Alright guys, and welcome back. We are on the back nine of the first round here at Earth Day Celebration. We've got this star-studded card here. That's you right there. What's up, man?
Hello, hello.
Got Ryther here in the studio with me. Pretty epic battle right now. There's a little bit of a disappointment, I would say, from some of these guys just not shooting to their own standards, but bet you they're going to claw back here on the back nine. Got hole 10, 315 feet. This is either a very tough forehand, or it's a backhand turnover, which I'm guessing some people will go with here.
So pretty wide open hyzer, and it was just too tight. Cale throwing his trusty M4.
Also, same thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's a high lane in the back, but there are a lot of trees you gotta get through in that back. Wow.
Pretty solid there from Pat.
That was a great shot.
All right, see Hugh's forehand here.
Hugh going forehand.
He's got it, man.
Yeah.
Ended up short, but still.
Yep. Gotta look.
Definitely. And there's Cale from 140 or so. Just looking to get that par at that point.
Kind of the same.
Yeah, smart play,
Up and
man.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh from about, how far is he?
75 maybe.
75?
Yeah, should be an easy upshot for the three here.
Oh, or not.
I got you. You thought he was going to just upshot for the three, but look at that. That is so cool to watch.
Right in the heart.
Right in the heart. Too good.
He's all pumped up. Look at that. Fist pump.
And that's what you get for that amazing drive there.
Yeah.
Not
Solid.
that tough of a comeback there, but he's just got that confidence, man. So good.
And once again, Cale, myself, tapping in some threes.
What are you putting there, man?
I put the clutch.
It's pretty clutch.
Yeah. Put that pink one in. I like it. It's kind of stable. So I like having a putter for a long time. So if I can start with it kind of stable and beefy, breaks in, stays nice and straight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So hopefully hang on to that one for a bit.
Moving on to hole 11 here, 279 feet, par 3. Looks like you've got a gap to go way over OB fence there on the right, but actually that probably doesn't come into play. The fence comes in pretty close, so I would say the only play is to hit this gap right here that Pat is trying to grab. And he does.
Great shot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is not an easy hole. It's a kind of a tight gap, and there's, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's one tree that stands out to the right, and it's kind of scary when you're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got that OB on the right. Or maybe it's just me. So, of course, I throw left and kick right out of bounds.
Oh no. Yeah, it must be a little nerve-wracking for lefties on this one.
Cale has got his M4.
Looking to make some magic with that.
Yeah.
Cale is looking to stand this up here, and just hits that tree on the right. He was really hoping that would flatten out and just glide right into the basket.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that much.
No. Making somewhat of a run at that. Pretty solid. You know, if you're going to make a run from that distance, you want to make sure that doesn't go too far away.
He was feeling it.
He was feeling it, man.
Solid putt.
Mm-hmm. This is Pat for a 2. Look how close he is. That is nuts. No problem.
And another good 2 from Pat.
A little high on that one, but cleaning up just fine. All right, couple 2s there, and Hugh locks in second place going into hole 12.
I like that picture you got of me.
Oh,
Little
yeah?
Legacy logo. Yeah, it's nice.
Definitely.
I haven't seen that.
All right, this one at 357 feet, par 3. Really, I think the only play here is to just go over that water. Try to keep it high enough so it doesn't go in the water, but it is a rip because it's pretty much a hyzer the whole way.
It is. So there's a little bit of tailwind out there that you couldn't really feel, but you could see it. He went pretty high, but you could see it on Patrick's disc where he got out over the water and it slammed it down a little bit. Right there.
Oh yeah, it does. It drops it really quick. Shoot the forehand. Oh, that dropped you. Skip up. Ah! Did not skip up. Yeah, that release was really good, and the flight for the first 100 feet looked really awesome. But yeah, like you said, that tailwind, man, just comes into play. Hugh just getting smart. And it rolled away. Oh no. Patrick looking to save this one. Wow.
Wow, that was a great putt.
Gosh, look at that. Look at that Anheuser putt, man. It's just, it's really exceptional. To be able to hit so close to the center almost every time is just so impressive. Because most people are aiming at the totally opposite side. Most people are aiming at the strong side, hoping for that fade. And Pat is just doing something totally different. He's just being himself, which is so cool to watch. One almost came back out.
A lot of action.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like you did.
Yep, I got some land coming in, so I cut the skip off the water, but fortunately it still stayed out of bounds. So this is for my 3.
There you go. Just over the lip there, pretty much perfect spot. Cale not happy with that at all.
Yeah, definitely not Cale-like right now, but he's a professional. He's taking it like a champ. Moves on to the next hole.
Absolutely. Pat with a pretty significant lead at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 7 down. He's just playing his own game, and it's working out for him. Hole 13 here is 315 feet. It's pretty uphill, so this probably plays all of 380, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
Scary thing on this hole is that fence on the left that is OB if you go over it. So you want to try to keep it low, but when you keep it low, it's really difficult to turn it over.
Hugh throwing his Thunderbird up there. It's a H3, I think, for Patrick.
Really solid. I mean, there is that grouping of trees there, but really awesome drive there. Okay, looking good so far.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Yeah, very nice shot from Cale there.
So, a little early, I try to really just hyzer something up that's understable, and then just stand it up, let it ride, and put myself in a not so great spot.
Oh my gosh. In and out.
Yeah, I could have gone either way. It was definitely right, but I've seen him stay too.
You were kind of giving that a half bid, trying to maintain that par.
Oh.
There you go. Pat just keeps going.
Yeah.
He's an unstoppable train right now, man.
Yep, playing real well.
That can't feel good.
Hugh giving it the second look there.
Mm-hmm. Pretty tricky footing there, so still had to concentrate even though it's a short distance. Oh yeah, a little bit of strength there. Just maybe showing a tad bit of frustration, but totally understandable. Moving on to hole 14. This one's technical. You got to hit a gap just off the start, and then once you get over that hillside there, you want to just have the slightest bit of fade so it can just maybe check up short and skip up to the basket.
That is perfect. It's really not that easy.
Oh yeah.
This hole.
Oh, definitely not. It's really easy to do what Pat just did there. Kind of end up a little bit left if you put too much hyzer on it. So it's almost like a flat shot. And this looks a little low.
It's a nice, easy. I can lay up from there.
Yeah. Saying easy, I can lay up from there. Oh, he's in the clear, but probably not as close as he wants to be.
A little early too.
Yeah, it looks a little early. All right, what are you gonna do, man?
So this is my green outlaw. I just put this one in the bag. It's pretty beefy. I'm not really like it for a forehand. Just got that tree, but left in a pretty good spot.
I used to throw an outlaw. It's actually a really, really great disc. It's very predictable, awesome flight.
Yeah, I agree. I carry 4 of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, super good play there. I mean, if it was going to go in, it was going to go in, but if it wasn't, then
Right.
at least you're not 40 down the hill. Significant downslope here, as you can see. It can create problems just like that. I'm sure Hugh's not happy with that.
Yeah, some of these basket placements are very technical. That's huge.
Oh my God, just keeping the train moving. Look at that. You see those chains just flying all over the place. That is a strong putt.
Yeah. You know, I think I've only seen it deuced maybe twice. I mean, I haven't been there a lot of times, but it's a tough deuce.
Oh yeah, that is a great putt right there.
Yeah, Hugh puts those KC Pro AVRs. He likes them. They're beefy and stable and stiff. And he's got kind of a rocket putt.
Mm-hmm. Tapping in for the 3. That's usually how it goes, I would say, on this hole here. Not so much tapping in for the 3, but the 3. Pat sitting at 9 down, just putting together a show for us here. Hats off to Pat at this point. He is just playing lights out right now. All right, we've got hole 15 here, par 4, 615 feet, but man, this thing plays way longer than that.
Yep, it's uphill. It's technical, and you can see the hills are all slanting to the right. It's a great golf hole here.
Got Pat to start out.
So he's got a really big arm, and he has just opted to throw kind of a straight shot instead of trying to crush one. Hugh's gonna crush one.
That he does.
That's
Oh,
a little
far
right. Good kick.
What a kick.
Throwing a purple cannon.
Is that good?
Throwing a cannon with a cannon.
Yeah. Cale's got his core team D1.
D1, yeah, he's probably just playing a placement shot here.
That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Solid. That'll be all right.
This is my outlaw.
That is high.
Yeah.
Come on back. Look at that.
Yep. That'll play.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen a drive that good on this hole, really. That was pretty impressive, man. I'm sure you were happy with that one.
Yeah. Thanks.
So good. He's so good with those thumbers.
So this is another new pin placement that I hadn't seen. Usually it's up to the left a little bit, which is a great spot. This is also a really nice spot. I like this. So very active. It's on a nice slope here. So I thought I had this one pretty good, but it actually went a little deep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cale just playing smart there. Not really trying to run that, but... Oh, man. That's unfortunate.
Not a great run.
But hey, right next to the basket, man.
Yeah. Hugh taps it in.
I would argue that the 4 is probably the most common score on this hole. A lot of people like to, I mean, obviously trying to go for the 3, but the 3 is such a difficult shot because it's almost always blind. Except for when you throw, then it's not always blind. There you go. 10 down from Pat. Really, really impressive so far. Seems like 10 birdies and 5 pars so far. Moving on to hole 16. At 435 feet, it is definitely a par 4. Reason for that is it's slightly uphill, but you also have that tower there, the wire tower there to contend with, and the parking lot comes into play as well.
So again, this is kind of a layup for Pat. Pat's got like I said, he's got a big arm. He just opted to throw a straight shot. Not in the best position, but he just wanted to stay in the fairway. Hugh's got that same cannon. And yeah, smashed it.
Wow. Yep, that's about how you want to play it. And yeah, as you can see, it well under 500 feet with that crush. I mean, he's still really short. It's difficult to get it all the way up there.
So Cale's throwing a stable M4 on this, and he was really just trying to put it up on the hill, and it turned it a little too much.
That'll play.
Yeah.
Kind of what you were going for there.
Yep. Tough to stay left for me, but I'm happy being up there for a look.
Mm-hmm.
That is an amazing shot. If that gets anywhere close, wow.
So good.
Yep.
So much power from such an awkward stance.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
Patrick leaves it short. That's tough.
Hugh for the 2.
2 for Hugh. Close call, but taking a birdie. Absolutely nothing wrong with birdies. Gonna be another birdie there.
Great putt.
Lights out disc golf from Pat.
Yeah, super solid. Cale with a really, really nice 3 there.
Oh, definitely. From that lie, absolutely. That probably feels like an eagle after that unfortunate drive. Might be 3s all around on this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Little starboard. Like to see that.
Course maintenance.
Very courteous to his fellow players. There it is, starboard. Really cool to see, just all green, and 4 different ways to get there. These maps kind of show their routes, and as you can see, Cale was really far back on that drive, and pretty much matched his drive with that upshot from the tough lie. Moving on here, hole 17 at 255 feet. This is a small gap.
Yeah, real tight. You know, most guys are gonna be throwing a putter, some mid ranges, but you just want to get down there.
This one's pretty downhill, if I remember right.
Yep.
So I think that was a little bit higher than he wanted to be there.
So it's really straight. I mean, you hit that first gap, and you want to just level off and keep going straight because there's really nowhere to go left or right.
Oh wow, what did he hit there? I thought that was going to scoot all the way up. Must have hit some kind of shrub or something.
Cale hitting the first gap, but then catching a tree.
Another probably tough lefty hole.
Yeah, I've got this nice beat in clutch I like to throw off the tee, and just not a good kick, not a good tree. So I learned how thick it was over on the right, and I had nothing.
Oh no. What is this, roller? Okay. See something? A little far. Definitely not the outcome he wanted there, but definitely a good strategy, because you've got trees so close together that that roller really makes it a lot more possible to get through them all.
Yeah, and I think this hole is not as hard as we're making it look here. It is pretty tight, but really, you know, just hit that line, and then I mean you should be there for a putt. But it's showing that, you know, it's a great course. You get off of this fairway, and it's tough.
Hugh for 2 again. Been putting pretty well, so probably hoping to connect here too.
Oh, yup. Count it.
Here's an example of how you can make a putt with absolutely no chains at all. Hitting that top and dropping right in.
Yeah. But now, and with him, like I said, the way he putts, he's got kind of drives that putt in there, so carried the momentum in.
Very uncharacteristic 4 there from Cale. And yeah, this hole can get you with that tight gap and how many trees come into play. I mean, 4 can't be that uncommon. Nice there from Hugh. No pars on the hole, but he was able to connect that bird. That's gonna be good for him. Hole 18, 357 feet. My idea of this hole is if you can get it all the way there with no fade, that's really the best way to get it to.
Yep.
Yep. If your disc starts fading a little bit, I think that's when you get into trouble on the left side.
Great shot.
Gosh, really great shot. A little bit fast there on the green.
Patrick throwing a M4. A little right. Oh, decent kick.
Yeah. Definitely a decent kick. Gonna give him a look at the basket there.
Cale didn't like that one too much.
Oh yeah, left it low, left it short. Let's see what you do, man. Okay, straight line. I like it. Looking
Yeah, a
good.
little turn.
No,
Got it slammed down.
still there. Have you ever considered that left side gap there?
I think I've thrown it before, but there's just a lot of questionable branches,
Sure.
and the straight gap's right there.
A little low. He was walking up to his really good drive here. Let's see.
That's how you finish a round right there.
Oh yeah, great putt. He's just been putting so well. And there you go. That is the first round of the Earth Day celebration out here at beautiful Bethel University. Thanks so much for joining me, Scott. I really appreciate it and had a really great time, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was great. You guys are doing great work, and I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna put out next. Thanks again.
Yeah, absolutely, our pleasure. Stick around, guys. We've got some really great coverage on the second round here, lead card. It's going to be a great time.